Right, we are live with Paste and Daytrotter, and Stef Chura is joining us at Same Sky Productions. Hello, Steph. Thank you so much for being here with the rest of your band, and you're going to play a few songs for us this afternoon. Will you tell us about the first one?
This is a song called Spotted Gold, and I don't know. I think it should kind of speak for itself.
Why don't you let it go ahead and do that whenever you're ready. Sounded great. So that would have been from your recently released album, Messes.
Yes.
Yes. And I think for those who don't know you very well, that may appear to be your debut record, but it's not.
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of in like the sense of it's not like a demo tape, but we've definitely done a lot of other like really small releases.
Yeah.
Or I have. Yeah.
Yeah. And so would you tell us a little bit about like what your life was like because you're coming to us from Detroit, and would you tell us a little bit about like kind of the hustle and the recording and like making those demos and kind of like the lead up to releasing Messes in a nutshell?
Yeah, I mean, I started playing solo in like Ypsilanti, which is like 45 minutes away from Detroit, when I was like 20 or like a long time ago. And yeah, I would just make tapes, and I had no real perception of like quality or anything. And I would just record them at my house with a 4-track. And like eventually I started playing with a band, and we had another demo, and it just kind of became this thing where like I would play solo, and then like sometimes I would have friends that were playing with me in bands, and maybe we'd have some recordings, but it was kind of like yeah, it just kind of was like this gradual thing. And then there was kind of like a certain point where I was like, okay, I need to like actually make a record or not, and I don't want to not do that.
Well, we're glad that you did.
I'm glad.
It's a great record.
Yeah.
Will you tell us about the next song you're going to play?
This is a song called Thin. I feel like the song is kind of about like time periods in your life where you try to do something even though you know it's like the wrong thing. But yeah, I particularly wrote about it like while I was working, I was like cocktailing at a strip club in like a particularly dark time period of my life. But I mean, it doesn't like exactly. I mean, I feel like that could make sense when you hear the lyrics. But for instance, maybe that was a bad idea, and I knew that beforehand.
Awesome. I'll have to get you to tell me about that later. All right, whenever you're ready. Sounded great. So
Thanks.
with yeah, so when you and I actually met a couple months back now, we talked about the record for Best of What's Next on Paste, and we talked a bit about how you met the record's producer, Fred Thomas.
Yeah.
And how you guys actually go really far back in sort of a funny way. How did you guys connect?
I met Fred when I was I'm from northern Michigan, and I moved downstate, like to southeast Michigan, and I met him almost right away, and I was always like the same people I was playing like in my first band with, like he was also playing with those people in this band called Swimsuit, like exact same time, and so, you know, we always just knew each other from bands and shows, and I'd always wanted to record with him, and we tried doing something once where it was like just me and like an acoustic guitar and like one mic in the room, and it was not that good. Not because of him or the mic or anything, but I just was like kind of maybe I didn't think it was like a good performance for me. Anyway, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, totally a bucket list thing. Like I'm really glad we got to record together, and I'm really glad like, you know, we're friends and that worked out. And he played bass on the whole record actually.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, he's great. We love him too.
Yeah, I love his music.
Yeah. Will you tell us about the next song you're gonna do for us?
This is a title track. It's called Messes. And I feel like the song's theme is like kind of like the theme of the last song we played, where it's like you know something's like wrong, but you do it anyway. Maybe that's kind of why the record's called Messes. It's like kind of about that. But yeah.
So you've got one more for us today, but before that, I would love to talk a little bit about how you're about to play a couple dates with Sad 13, aka Sadie, from Speedy Ortiz. Now, so have you already played with her, and then you're gonna play with her again, or are you gonna play with her for the first time coming up?
We played a few shows. We played like a week with them just now, and we started in Cincinnati, and we actually just went with her to go see Get Out last night.
That's awesome. That movie rules.
It was amazing. I was like, just at the end of it, I was just like squealing with my face in my t-shirt, like, ah.
Yeah. I mean, I could spend way too much more time than we have.
Yeah,
talking about that. But
anyway,
how did you guys end up connecting?
We played a show with them in Detroit, and then it just kind of naturally happened. Like, yeah, I think it just worked out really nicely. And yeah, we're meeting up with them after South by Southwest.
Awesome. Yeah. Cool. Well,
They're great.
Yes, they are great. They were actually just here yesterday.
I know. She was telling me about that.
Yeah.
No, they're an amazing live band. You should definitely check them out if you can see them.
Definitely. Seconded. Well, so will you tell us about the last song you're going to play for us?
The song's called Slow Motion, and I don't know, like, this song has gone through a lot of transformations, because I used to play it like acoustic and very slow, and now it's kind of like a upbeat kind of punk song. It was a shoegaze song once, and yeah.
Cool. Whenever you're ready.
Looking at a depression in the sand, it's silhouette of an unfolded hand. If it's nothing at the finish of our plan, we can just start over right back where we began. If it doesn't happen too fast, it happen real slow. We'll just slip out your fingers. No, yeah, don't even notice. Wait, no, which way it goes. Why can't I watch you going in slow motion? I can feel you starting, I can feel you slowing, not going down the road. And it's out of control of the motive, but that's not stopping for no one. You got me in your heart, it explodes. Oh, give me something, and I don't know what it's for. And right when it starts to feel like home is gonna slip out your fingers, and you don't even notice which way it goes.
All right, that was awesome. Thank you so much again for being here and playing for us today. So you have a few dates as well. We were just talking about where you're going to be playing next, and you have a couple dates at South by, like a bunch of dates, I think.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, and I have them right here in case you don't remember them. But if you do remember them, will you tell us?
Yeah, tomorrow we're playing. We have 3 shows tomorrow. One of them is at 12:30 p.m. for the Brooklyn Vegan Party, and then we're also playing at 10 p.m. for a Tiger Bomb thing, and then we're playing something else that's secret. And then
not anymore.
Yeah. Text me if you want to know. And then Friday we are playing the Stereo Gun Party at 2:45.
Awesome.
PM.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And then it looks like you're headed to Baltimore and Philly and then back to New York.
Yeah.
Where Paste Music is located.
Oh, yeah.
Wonderful. Well, thank you guys so much again for being here. We really enjoyed having you. You guys rock. And yeah, please come and visit us anytime.